Alright, I got a new box here. One big box. It's a FL655. Actually, there's 2 units in here. And these are the light bulbs that will go in the units. And they actually come with a couple of light stands, so that was a good thing. And yeah, I'm really excited to open these up because I saw these in a studio and I had to have it. These lights are, well, yeah, I'll show you in a second. But basically I had to have these things, and I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, so I got the 2 units out of the main box. Let me pull it out of the individual boxes. Alright, so this is what one of those units looks like. Barn doors. A little saggy. Maybe I need to tighten them up. There you go. It's a 6-bank fluorescent light panel. And you can see how big this thing is. Let me see if I have something to scale here. Here's a 70 to 200 lens. So you can see how big that light panel is. And it's a fluorescent tube panel. As you know, there was a 1,000 LED light panel in this studio, but I figured since that one's not ever going to travel, I went back and traded it in for fluorescent panels. These are larger. You can almost get 2 of these for the price of one 1,000 LED unit. So fluorescents can generate twice the light output, half the price of LED, but I would say much more fragile because you're dealing with bulbs. But again, since this unit is not going to travel, actually since both of these units aren't going to be traveling, I figured I'll just trade in the 1,000, get 2 of these, and this will give me a lot more light, good quality light for about the same price. So that's the deal. Let me get the bulbs in here. I gotta put some gloves on, put the bulbs in, and then we'll see what this thing looks like powered on. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see this because this is really bright. This is the 6-bank fluorescent light, video light housing type deal, whatever. Anyways, let me see if I can get this to not expose on that. Okay, so here it is. 6 fluorescent tubes. It's a 6-bank video light with barn doors. It's dimmable through a series of switches here. So right now we have 6 lights on. I'm going to turn a switch off here, and another switch, and another switch. So you could see this Sony is adjusting automatically, but you'll see the amount of light that this puts out. 2 lights, 4 lights, 6 lights. So it's very bright. And it's huge. I don't know if you can see the scale of this thing. So again, this is going to replace my home studio lights. It's going to be 2 huge 6 fluorescent bulb banks just flooding light, but the barn doors help kind of control some of that light, close it down. I can dim it as well. So I really like these. Again, they're way more fragile. As you can see, I'm wearing gloves to put the bulbs on because I don't want to get any oil on it. I know that's probably something you practice with halogens, but I mean, it's still a good idea that you just keep your bulbs clean. Anyways, there's one. Let me get the other one set up. Okay, so here's the 6 bank fluorescent housing video light. I have to pull up these protective membranes here. Again, these are a lot more fragile than LED. They do generate some heat, not as much as a halogen. I believe each one of these bulbs is 55 watts, and they're Osram, made in Italy, so I don't know, they say it's supposed to be good bulbs. But yeah, 55 watts each bulb. But these fluorescents give you a nice color, very nice diffusion. You don't need like a softbox or anything. I think it has twice the distance of LED, definitely half the price. So they're good for stationary lights. Again, you're not going to travel on a plane with something like this. You want to go with LED, like a small panel when you're traveling on a plane, something that fits in carry-on. These two guys had a hard time fitting in the back of my Honda Civic, so they are quite large. And then again, you have to worry about having it bounce around the back of your car and breaking some bulbs. But for home stationary lights, 6 bulb fluorescent light banks. Plenty of light. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a flood of light. Again, if you want to do 3-point lighting, we could shut some of these down so that you only have 2 bulbs and full bulbs for your main light.